Deez Nuts star. If you guys don't know who that is, Welvin the Great, he came up with, not really came up with the slogan, but he made it funny about the Deez Nuts joke, you know? Who you talking to? Deez Nuts? Mind your business, Deez Nuts. What you want? Deez Nuts? You know that joke? Yeah. So Welvin the Great is now in the news for actually being really down bad. He's now homeless, and this is kind of a story of why going viral on the internet is not a ticket to fame. It's not a ticket to financial freedom or anything like that. It's just a moment in time where people actually enjoyed what you said, what you did on a video clip, and that's about it. There's no financial gain behind it. But I want to dive into his downfall, his story, because not to say that it's a good thing, but this is an eye-opener for people that think going viral is a thing, because it's not. And also mental health awareness is very, very real. And I think Welvin the Great, I think he actually had some mental health issues going on, and yeah, the internet capitalized off of it, and he got the shit end of the stick. So we're gonna jump into it. Make sure you guys leave a like on this video, also drop a comment, all that good stuff. But we'll dive right into the Deez Nuts story.
From performing on stage with Kendrick Lamar to being passed out in the streets of LA, this is how Welvin the Great lost absolutely everything. His career began on Instagram in 2014 when his next door neighbor Lefty began filming Welvin's strange look and personality. Throughout the videos, Welvin often talked about getting women.
My girl just called me, she want me to go see her. I'm going to her house, then I'm going to get it in.
Leading professional footballer Orlando Scandrick to comment and joke that Welvin didn't get any. Welvin responded with a video of his own.
Homie said you ain't got no bitches. He said I don't. I do got more bitches than you with your ugly ass.
Orlando saw Welvin's response and showed it to his girlfriend model Drea Michelle, who shared the video with her 4 million followers, making Welvin instantly famous.
When Drea posted him, it was like a frenzy. He had 20,000 likes, 11,000 comments in 28 minutes. That day, he was everywhere.
That day, we watched his Instagram start at 6 followers, and then we just kept refreshing the page. By the end of the night, he was at 12,000. When we woke up in the morning, it was 43,000. It just kept getting crazier and crazier. Welvin's voice and appearance came from a medical condition.
We won't really disclose it, but he does have a disability.
Yet this is what made him memorable and unique. Sadly, it'd also be the thing he was picked on for the most. But Welvin still loved being famous.
It makes me feel like really good. Like I love it a lot. Feel happy, and I'm trying to keep doing what I'm doing.
And would therefore continue to make his own videos. Just 22 days after No Bitches went viral, Welvin returned with an upload that completely changed his life.
What's up, Dad? Something came in the mail today. These nuts. Got him. Got him.
By simply telling his father that Deez Nuts came in the mail.
That was actually funny. I think it was genuinely funny because he actually got a good laugh out of it. But the sad part about all of this is that Welvin actually got famous by troll. Not by his let's just say talent of saying Deez Nuts. Got him. Got him. No, it was really just over his looks and his disability, and a lot of people just slammed him over it. And that's the really sad part, is that a lot of that stuff will drive people into the depression. Like, you know, you get a lot of social media fame, but when that fame turns into ugly and just downright just evil, it really takes a toll on a person. I think that was a big part of his downfall, was that, you know, he wasn't known for being talented. He was known for not looking like other people. So yeah, it's a shame, but we'll keep going.
Welvin gained over 58,000 likes. 4 days later, the entire extended version was uploaded to his YouTube, gaining another 500,000 views in the 3 weeks that followed. However, it was meme compilations that really sent it viral. The soundbite was pasted over Spider-Man, then shared all over Vine.
Wait! Who are you?
You know who I am.
I do?
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
Acting as precedent for hundreds of other memes.
Can you tell me your name?
These nuts.
Even big celebrities began to get involved.
Cause some came in the mail today.
That's funny.
These nuts.
taking Welvin the Great to a whole new level of fame.
Every day we see a new video or a new celebrity posting it.
Welvin couldn't keep up with how fast he was growing.
What are you up to followers-wise on Instagram right now?
Almost like 500.
The numbers only kept on getting bigger.
Welvin, you're almost at 1 million followers on the gram, is that correct? 953,000 followers, Welvin.
All of which happened in such a short time.
From
6 followers to
you had 6 followers to 900,000
to
in 2 months.
902,000, yeah, in 2 months.
The meme reached a whole
That's
new
crazy.
level when a boy used the name to run for president
I'm Brady Olson, I'm 15, and I'm the presidential candidate known as Deez Nuts.
and wound up achieving a crazy result.
Deez Nuts. Yep, you heard me right. He is gaining traction in North Carolina with 9% of voters saying they'd vote for him.
He got
I cannot believe society at this point. You guys, he got 9% of people in North Carolina. That, like he said, that's about 1 million people that voted for Deez Nuts. That's insane. That's insane. But that also tells you how much the young generation is consumed and overtaken by social media. They'll do anything for a troll system. They'll do anything for a headline. It's absolutely insane. And on Welvin's point, even though he got 900,000 followers on Instagram or on social media, it still didn't make a difference in his life. Like, it still didn't. Yes, you got interviews. Yes, you got moments with celebrities. Yes, you got all of that, but it did not bring a financial gain. And if it did, it wasn't invested correctly. But even then, I don't think there's too much financial gain that you're going to get outside of the buzz, the hype feed that was around that time. There's no financial gain. There's not too many people are going to pay you to come see. I mean, that's just not going to work. But, you know, that's just me talking. I'm just the audience. I'm just watching along.
got 9% in North Carolina. That's about 1 million people. Let that sink
That's
in.
crazy.
Welvin therefore joked that he'd also run for president, as the Deez Nuts campaign had helped out with publicity.
1.2 million followers. Good God.
Having no bitches was now a problem of the past.
I seen you surrounded by women. When I was at the open mic, like, I didn't even get a chance to talk to you. You had too many bitches around you.
As Welvin began to hang with famous celebrities. He'd meet Birdman, Nipsey Hussle, Dan Bilzerian, and most notably Kendrick Lamar, who introduced himself as Welvin the Great to over 1 billion people in the Bad Blood music video. Kendrick had said that Welvin was a hero, adding he always had personality, confidence, and self-love, making it out the city.
You've heard the praise that Kendrick Lamar has been giving you lately?
I saw it on Instagram.
Welvin therefore joined Kendrick to sing a song beside him, which made Welvin realize he could charge for club appearances.
So you're getting booked for walkthroughs now?
Yeah.
Can I ask how much it costs to book Welvin for a walkthrough?
Right now he's at about 4,500.
4,500.
Concerned fans wrote, I
That's
hope he saves his
crazy.
money, cause this shit gonna come and go so fast. But Welvin had built multiple streams of income. He'd begin to sell phone cases stating his famous catch lines, before landing a Deez Nuts sock deal, which sold 330 pairs in the first 3 hours. Welvin tried to keep things going with other business deals,
I got a video game coming out.
even announcing a more ambitious project.
We're trying to shop to see if we can get actual reality TV show for him.
Although this never came about, and the Deez Nuts meme was slowly getting stale. Welvin had so many things to manage on the side, he almost completely stopped making original videos. Therefore, he came up with no new catchphrase.
You got any new jokes for the folks, man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Okay. What's up? We're to check back in with you later.
And could only rely on the Deez Nuts meme.
The Deez Nuts guy just keeps riding by, saying his catchphrase. Oh shit, he's on his way back.
These nuts got him! These nuts got him!
That's a shame, man. Like, I don't think they're laughing with you. I think they're laughing at you at this point. And then another thing is that, like, you could tell that he was surrounded by the wrong people. He wasn't surrounded by people that wanted to see him be great in the future. He was surrounded by capitalists. They all wanted to capitalize on his little bit of fame because they didn't have it. And so whatever money he made, you know, they were cutting cuts. He already had a mental illness, and you can tell that, I mean, numbers didn't really probably didn't make too much sense to him, and he was just getting robbed. He was getting undercoat robbed. We're just gonna keep it real. You know, I seen him with the grill in that little clip right there, and I'm thinking, who the fuck told him to do that? Who in the fuck told him to go waste his money on a grill when your teeth aren't fixed? That's how you know you don't have the right people around you. I mean, some of your friends are enemies. I'm just going to keep it real. Some of the people that are closest to you will stab you in the back as soon as they get the chance or as soon as you turn around. It's crazy, but I could tell his friends gained a lot, but he gained nothing. And on top of that, even if his friends did gain anything or he helped change their life in any type of way, to see him homeless is bad. We haven't even got to that point. We're looking at the fame. We haven't even got to that point.
At any fresh new content, people began to state this dude's fame is hella dead. And while Welvin initially loved being famous, this seemed to contribute to him beginning to hate it.
I get it a lot, like everywhere I go.
Looks bad.
That's what comes with fame, right? Yeah, she helping me out and everything.
Welvin also had to deal with articles like this, stating Nuts was recently arrested on charges of sexual assault after allegedly assaulting several women during a party he hosted in California, which had been fabricated from nothing.
I didn't get arrested.
Oh, that's fake.
He's never been arrested. Never. It was from some site we've never even heard of.
To deal with the stress, Welvin had an obvious coping strategy: alcohol. For example, 3 minutes into a podcast appearance, Welvin stopped the host to scull a beer.
I want to name a couple names for you, Welvin, and I want you to tell me the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear these names. Okay,
Yeah, let him finish his drink.
You came thirsty, huh?
Finishing 3 entire bottles during the 12-minute clip. On another podcast, Welvin had a beer sculling contest and was almost always drinking when seen by paparazzi. Well, the alcohol often showed Welvin's bad side. He'd happily disrespect the homeless.
Here you go, big bro.
Damn, Welvin, give it back.
That right there is karma. That's karma, my guy. Even if you weren't going to give the old guy, the homeless guy, a beer, you definitely should have gave him $2-3 for the video clip, because doing shit like that on the internet is just not the wave. And now I kind of feel like you deserve to be homeless. You deserve to be in that man's spot because, yeah, you pulled a stupid joke for a clip on the internet on a guy that's already down bad at his worst, and you take the beer and drink it in front of him. You know, I don't normally give money to homeless guys. I don't normally give money to people on the street in general. But if someone is straight up being real with me, like if I go to a gas station and you walk up to me and say, hey man, I'm not gonna lie, all I need is $3 so I can get me an ice cold beer out of the store. Or can you buy me a beer? I'll be happy with that. I'll go fucking buy a beer. I'll go buy you a fucking 12-pack just because you were keeping it real. I don't want to see the sign that says, oh, I lost my job, my kids, my house, my food. But you look like you definitely want a cold beer. So just be real and don't do shit like this for clips because that's not the wave at all. Now you kind of deserve what's coming for you.
Not just once, but twice.
Give it back to the guy.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
You would get my drink, not tonight with your drunk ass.
Which was apparently a prank he liked to play often.
Here you go, bro. Johnny!
When fans sung him happy birthday, Welvin cut them off.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Making comments like this somewhat unsurprising. Me and my stepbro literally just seen you crossing the intersection by the D, and you just told us back the F up. All we wanted was a pic or video of you saying D's nuts, but you had to be a dick. I get you prob get it all the time, but could have been nice, asshole. Other people spotted Welvin getting publicly arrested, which again makes total sense, given videos began to surface of him fighting in the streets. This hostility continued toward his manager, who despite being a super nice dude, was often rudely cut off by Welvin, who also had no issue with airing private things. This was a problem as his manager controlled his Instagram.
So do you run his DMs? His Instagram?
Yeah, I run the page.
Who was therefore blamed by Welvin when he couldn't get into his account.
I can't get in my Instagram, but I don't know my password. Somebody logged me out of my password. It gotta be him. It gotta be.
Yeah?
It gotta be him though.
It gotta be?
Do you think
Like, it gotta be him.
Welvin was never able to
Ain't no
log
way
back
they're arguing
in
on a
and would
podcast.
therefore be forced to delete his Insta. This seemed to ruin he and his manager's relationship, as 1 year later Welvin seemed to hate him.
I need a whole new manager now. The one I have, he just like fucked me all over.
And also
Took
when
my
you
money and everything.
Without a manager or Instagram, Welvin's drinking only got worse, being spotted downtown drinking full bottles of spirits and clearly struggling when speaking to fans.
And I want to take over the whole world. Like, I want to do more action, more videos, more skit.
Even more videos surfaced of Welvin getting in fights, although it's hard to tell if this was his fault, given people would always provoke him.
Welvin is stalking a female right now. Welvin! Hey, can you quit following me, bro? Cheese. Hey, bro, get away from me. Are you shopping less than cheese? I don't do that. Are you raping females? You want me to pepper spray you, bro?
Welvin struggled to ever catch a break.
What's the deal, bro? You gonna do more video on me?
That's the cold part, man. People will literally walk up to you with their camera out and not even care to find out how you're doing, whatever. All they want you to do is do what you're known for. Say these nuts, show your teeth all, smile, laugh, and let me get this picture and let me walk away. That's so fucked up as a lifestyle. Like, imagine that. Imagine being in his position where everywhere you go, people just want to walk up, pull their camera out, take a picture of you, walk away. Don't care how you're doing. Don't care how's your life, how's your day going. Don't care if you lost a dog, family member. They don't know anything. All they care about is what they seen 4 years ago about you saying these nuts, and they want you to keep repeating it over and over and over and over and over again. It's fucking insane, man. I feel his pain on that, but I feel like his trolling antics really fucked him over. You can't do that, man. Don't troll the homeless when you're going to become homeless in the future.
What's the deal with you, bro? Pick your ass over here, blood. What's happening, blood? What's the deal? You straight? Let me get a hug. I thought you was like trying to hurt me. Nah, man, I ain't trying to hurt you. I feel scared. Nah, man, I ain't like that.
Which only seemed to worsen his drinking, as Welvin completely blacked out on Hollywood Boulevard. Multiple similar videos surfaced, one of which being recorded beside Skid Row, making people believe he was living on the streets. Welvin clarified that this wasn't true.
I'm not dead. I'm not sleeping on the street. I drink and I pass out.
He'd then upload a video titled "Stop the Rumors."
I'm alive and I'm okay.
And I wish that these blogs would stop with all these rumors about Welvin being dead. He is very much alive and well.
With his cousin explaining that Welvin was homeless voluntarily.
Welvin chooses to go off for days at a time. He has a home to come to. He comes home, he rests for a couple of days, he go back out in the street. There's nothing nobody can do about it. There's nothing we can do about it. We don't want that for him. But this is something that he wants to do.
To make money, Welvin wears a shirt reading, sponsored by Deez Nuts, Tip Me or Never Mind, stating in recent posts that life is great. However, with videos like this, and other pictures such as this one, people believe he's heading down a dark path. It's sad, he looked like he was hanging around wrong people, and they gave him crack. His teeth is brown like he's using. Hopefully Welvin can...
Yeah, I don't know if it was crack. I think it was definitely heavily on the alcohol side, and then his circle. I mean, everybody wanted to be his friend when he had some type of fame, when that video went viral, you know, but now that he's down bad, you don't even want to help him get on his feet, get a job. I mean, a guy like that can work as a people greeter at Walmart. He can be a stalker, you know, disability or not. You can definitely work a job. I mean, you manage to talk shit, troll, you know, run an Instagram. You have that type of comprehension in life, so just go get a job. I hope he does well, man. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate to talk about it down below. But this is the epitome of being viral on social media. It never goes well. I'll see you in the next one.